Hi there, folks. We are Slim and The Perkolators, and you are watching the Sunday Sessions Project. Folks come and go and folks hang around. Some lift you up and some put you down. There's one thing I found. You can try if you want, but you can't keep a good man down. Don't know what you want, don't know what you need, but one thing's for sure, I've gotta be free. You can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. Well, try if you want, but you can't keep a good man down. Well, I may not be smart, you might think we're through. Well, I bleed and I bruise, but what's it to you? You can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. Well, try if you want, but you can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. Well, try if you want, but you can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good man down. Well, try if you want. You can't keep a good man down.
Hey, now we're Slim and The Perkolators. Gonna play a little blues for you here. Boom. Yeah. Down to the town, got myself some beer. I went down to the town now, got myself some beer. You do the South Street Shuffle, and then your mind gets clear. We're not bumping on juke, step up on that stage. hearing a juke now. Step up on this stage. I did the South Street Shuffle, drank bourbon while I played. Sing with me, baby. You do the South Street Shuffle.
South Street Shuffle.
You do the South Street Shuffle.
The South Street Shuffle.
You do the South Street Shuffle.
South Street Shuffle.
You do the South Street Shuffle.
The South Street Shuffle.
You do the South Street Shuffle, and then you head on home. Take 'em there, percolator. I see some fine ladies dancing, might just throw a line. I see some fine ladies dancing, might just throw a line. You do the South Street Shuffle, have yourselves a time. Well, I stumble out, feeling mighty fine. I stumble out, feeling mighty fine. I did the South Street Shuffle and got to work by 9. Sing it with me, fellas. You do the South Street Shuffle.
South Street Shuffle.
You do the South Street Shuffle.
South Street Shuffle.
You do the South Street Shuffle.
South Street Shuffle.
You do the South Street Shuffle.
South Street Shuffle.
You do the South Street Shuffle, and then you head on home. Let me take you there. Let's boogie.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, wondering what's on my baby's mind. Well, I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder what's on my baby's mind. Well, I can't make you love me. Why am I even trying? Well, you know I loved you, baby. Never thought this would happen. I never thought it'd be this way. I never thought this would happen. I never thought it'd be this way. Well, you mess with me, baby. Now I'm gonna away stay. Never thought this would happen. I never thought it'd be this way. Never thought this would happen. I never thought it'd be this way. Well, you mess with me, baby. Now I'm gone away to stay.
Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Sessions Project. Thank you guys for tuning in once again, and we are pleased to have Slim and The Perkolators with us here today. Hi guys, do me a favor, introduce the band, tell us who everybody is.
My name is Tim the Percolator Perks. On my left here is Harmonica Slim, also known as Derek Madison. Our bass player over there is Doghouse Dave, we call him. His real name is Dave Young. And on my right, the esteemed, marvelous Mark Shuchuk on the skins.
Awesome. So first we're going to start off, you guys tell me a little bit about the songs you're playing today. Can't Keep a Good Man Down. Give me a little background to the song there.
Yeah, that was actually largely to do with the breakup of my marriage.
Gotcha.
It seemed like a good bluesy kind of theme to write about. So that's how that came about. And actually a lot of the songs on that CD came about that same way.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about South Street Shuffle.
Well, that's a Derek song, so he should probably tell you about that.
Yeah, so the South Street Shuffle is essentially about a place that I like to hang out called the Twisted Tail. And it's right off of South Street. And it's basically where I learned how to cut my teeth when I was playing, where I met my good friend Mikey Jr., who showed me the ropes about blues. And that's what every night is like there if you're playing there on a Saturday night.
Nice. Okay, and now we have Sitting and Thinking.
That was actually largely inspired by. I've always been a big fan of that boogie kind of groove.
Nice.
So I just put some words around that basically.
Very cool. I'd like to thank you all. Give me a little bit. I know you gave a little intro there for it, but
yeah, I mean, basically that's my way of saying thank you to everybody that's ever inspired me personally, but I think even just our entire band and all the guys in the Philly blues scene, which is probably the best on the East Coast, but
Nice.
it's not always given all the credit that it should be due, largely because the West Coast is a little bit more well known. But yeah, it's just a thank you to all you guys in the Philly blues scene. So thank you guys.
Nice. Awesome. Now, Going to See My Baby. Give me a little.
That's another.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that song, the idea was, you know, I had a girl I liked. She lives out in Tennessee. You know, I only got to hang out with her a little bit. But the idea was, you know, if I was going to go and see her, I couldn't wait for it. You know, I had to get out there because that girl is, you know, your addiction at that moment, you know.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, give me a little background of the band. How'd you guys get together? You know, obviously you're not, you know, from Philly, so.
Right. Well, I met Derek. I was playing with another band, another local band, a Little Red Rooster Blues band you may be familiar with. And Derek came to one of our gigs one night, and he sat in and was very impressive playing. And then I met him again pretty soon after that at an open mic, and he really kind of blew me away with his harp playing. So my time with the band was coming to an end, and I was looking to do something else with a harp-driven sound. So we just started talking, and sort of the rest is sort of history kind of thing.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah. So now, how did you end up in the Philly blues scene? Give me a little background to that.
Yeah, well, I'm obviously originally I moved to the States from England, from London, in 1982. Lived in New York for quite some time, and then I moved down to the Philly border, like New Hope. New Hope. I lived there for a while, and I just kind of like gravitated toward being a blues lover all my life. I just gravitated towards the nearest scene, which happened to be the Philadelphia scene. So I started going to open mics.
Okay.
And just started meeting a whole bunch of players, and made friends with a lot of people, and it's just kind of like snowballed from there a little bit.
Awesome. Now I heard you've been playing the harmonica since you were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Actually, believe it or not, I've been playing since I was 22.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm about I guess like the 9-year mark, maybe getting close to 10 years at this point. Yeah, but
very nice.
I never sang until about 3.5 years ago when I started playing with you. I was too scared to do it for the longest time.
That was pretty much the same with me. It was about the same time that I started singing.
We were like the Island of Misfit Toys and put a band together.
Definitely.
Very nice.
Oh God, yeah.
So how did you guys come in? You know, you have a drummer and a bass player here. You know,
well, because
they just found each other.
We just found. I mean, these guys have like enormous reputations, and we're thrilled to have them playing with us. You know, we're just honored that they're part of this band.
I feel like they might be able to answer that too, actually.
Yeah. I mean, Mark and I have been playing together for over a decade in various bands. You know, touring around the nation and playing. And we met these guys a few years ago. They were starting up and just kind of worked our way into the band. Like we would pick up a gig here and there, but just little by little, relationships started building, and Mark and I were falling in love with these guys, and we just kind of made it happen.
Yeah, the best thing about this regional scene, the Philly scene, is that it's kind of incestuous in a good way, as far as like sharing rhythm section players. If somebody can't make a certain gig, everybody is just like always willing and able to help each other out. I've been playing in the Philly blues scene since about like 2003, so I was always available and around, and it's just a matter of like certain opportunities fade and then a new opportunity presents itself.
Nice.
And then it's like I was trying to think, like I'm trying to remember like the first time I played with you guys, and I can't even really remember. It just seems like I've found myself in the band, and 30-something plus years later, I'm in a band with my compadre Dave Young on bass, shoveling coal in the rhythm section. It's just an honor and a pleasure to be working with these guys.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the Philly music scene's pretty communal then.
Absolutely.
Very much so. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not competitive.
Not competitive. Very, very communal. Everybody, great players like these guys are always in demand by everybody. So we have to get who we can while we can. But these are always our first choices for the A team, as we call them.
Nice. And I heard you guys killed it at the Memphis Challenge there.
Yeah, we made it to the semifinals, and it was our first year down there, so I think that's pretty big for a band to be there their first time and make it that far. And we had a really good chance at making it into the finals, but we ran into the eventual winners a day early, and they're great guys. They were my favorite band there, and it was just an honor to be in the same room with J.W. Jones and the boys in the Horojo Trio.
Awesome. Thank you guys very much for coming down and playing with us tonight. Where can we find where you're playing next and your other music? Are you guys on? What platforms are you on? Where can we look up the events that you guys are going to be doing?
We have a website, www.slimandtheperkolators.com. Our Facebook page is Slim and The Perkolators.
Okay.
We also are on Instagram, I believe. We have a YouTube channel.
Awesome.
The usual channels, I think.
Okay, got you. Do you guys have like albums out? Like, where can we find anything like that?
We have a CD out, which is available at the moment only from our website.
Okay.
So it's just the one CD, but we're working on a possible live CD for this year.
Okay,
And
very
maybe
cool.
by the end of this year, we'll be writing some new stuff and hopefully recording that next year.
Well, when you guys got new stuff up and, want to promote something,
Yeah.
let us know. We'd love to have you guys back on. So anything I'm forgetting about you guys want to add in here?
No, I don't think so. Just thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. Thank you for having
Yeah.
us. It
Hey,
was a
awesome.
pleasure.
Thank you guys for coming down. It was a great jam today. You guys really played well. Folks, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Google, iTunes, and Stitcher. You can find us darn near anywhere. So whether you're watching this or listening to it, please like it, subscribe to it, and share it. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you guys for coming out to play with us tonight. We had an awesome time. You guys have a wonderful evening. Take care.
We're going to do a song right here called I Like to Thank You All. This one goes out to everybody who ever played the blues, everybody who's ever listened or appreciated the blues, and everybody who's come before us and inspired us. And it's called I Like to Thank You All, and it goes out to everybody watching right now. You heard the news now, Slim is back in town. I'm thinking of the past times and I'm smiling now. I like to thank you all, I'm gonna make you proud. I was juking but not driving, let's not swing this thing. I wouldn't even be here, nor would I ever sing. I like to thank you all, here's what I got to bring. Listen everybody, I got some things to say. I wouldn't even be here, nor would I ever play. I like to thank you all in every single way. Let me do it for you one more time.